Hey there, Elias. I hope you had a good day yesterday. So, like I said yesterday, we are going to be looking at under the sea and lots of animals and sea creatures that live under there. So, I thought it'd be a nice idea for us to start off talking about things that we already know, talking about sea creatures that we already know live under the sea. So, a nice way to do that would be to do a mind map. Now, do you remember what a mind map was? We have done one before. A mind map. So we put our idea right in the middle of the page, the paper, whatever you're doing, on whiteboard, whatever. Put it right in the middle of the board, and then around the outside is where we get to put all of our wonderful ideas. So, like I said, we're going to have a think about what sea creatures we can find under the water and what ones that we already know. So, let's have a go. We can, well, it's up to you really what you would like to write in the middle. You might want to write sea creatures. You might want to put under the sea. You might want to put in the sea. So, because we're talking about things that are in there, aren't we? So I'm just going to start off doing a little bubble around, pretend that's my mind. And then I'm going to write, I think I'm going to write under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Under the, tricky word, can't write that one. Sea. Like I say, I can write it. Sorry, I keep saying that, don't I? Can write it, just can't spell it. Under the sea. Now let's have a think, have a talk. You can pause the video if you want to. Have a think about what sea creatures you know are under the sea. Have a talk with your adult. What do we know is under the sea? You might know some really obvious ones. You might know some really obscure things that people don't really know about ones. What do we have under the sea? Do we have fish? Do we see fish? We see lots of fish, and we see lots of different types of fish as well. You might eat that fish, like salmon or cod or haddock, things like that. So you might just want to draw a nice, simple fish under your sea. And then if you want to challenge yourself, you can have a go at labelling it as well. Fish, I think we could write this one. Are we ready? Fish. Fish. Fish, good job. Fish. Okay, what else might we find underneath the sea? Underneath in the sea. We might find, something that's got 8 tentacles. 8 tentacles. An octopus. You might find an octopus. I'm going to use my green for this one. An octopus. Remind me, sorry, how many legs was that again? 8. 8 tentacles. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can see that very well. We've got an octopus. Bit of a tricky one to spell this one, isn't it? Octopus. Octopus. Give me a little smile there. Octopus. And I wonder if any of us can remember when we were doing maths. In maths we learned about oct, didn't we? What did oct mean? Does anybody remember what oct means? 8, doesn't it? Octopus has got 8 legs. Octopus. Octopus. Oh, I've got to draw my little one there. Octopus. What else might we find under the sea? Something got a big fin on its back, really sharp teeth. A shark. Might find a shark in the sea. Not something I'd want to get too close to. Big fin. Let's give him nice big sharp teeth. Give him his fin at the back as well. Again, I'm sure you guys are going to do much better than I have in my drawing. Might find a shark in the sea. Again, shark, we could have a go at writing that, couldn't we? Shark. You can help me sound that out? Shark. shark. That's up to you guys to kind of find out what type of k we've got at the end of shark. But I'll show you. It's a kicking k. Shark. Shark. And let's think of one more thing together before I let you guys get off and go and do your own mind maps of things that are under the sea. What else might we find under the sea? What other sea creatures might you find? Oh, something a little bit similar to an octopus. It squirts out ink. It's a squid. A squid. Now, squids tend to have big heads, don't they? Nice big heads. And they usually have, I believe they have just one eye. Nice big squid. But do you know what? I'm not actually too sure how many legs a squid has. What could I do if I'm not too sure about that? What could I do to find out how many legs a squid has? Where could I look? I could maybe, if I've got a book about sea creatures, I could have a look in there, couldn't I? Or, oh, I could have a look. I could use the internet, couldn't I? I could use the internet. But if I was going to use the internet, I think if I would want to double check with my adult, get my adult to help me find out how many legs a squid has. So I'm going to have a look. I'm going to use the internet because I don't know all of the sea creatures that are under the sea. So you might want to investigate using books or using the internet what sea creatures live under the sea. But I'm going to find out how many legs does a squid have. Oh, I wonder if any of you know this. They have 10. 10. Let's have a go at counting out 10, shall we? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hope I've got room. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tentacles, 10 legs, 10 tentacles on my squid. Ooh, I think we could have a go at doing this one. Squid. 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 So that's just the start of my mind map. Like I say, I'm sure you guys are going to do much better at doing yours than I have done mine and come up with so many more ideas. And I'm sure you know a lot more about under the sea. But like I said, if you're not too sure, if you're not too sure about how many sea creatures live under the sea, or you want to find out what others live down there, because there's lots and lots of interesting sea creatures that live under the sea. You can, like I say, if you've got a book about under the sea, have a look in there, investigate, explore, or use the internet. Obviously, remember, ask your adult, get your adult to help you, and have a look and see what you can come up with. But I really look forward to seeing your under the sea mind maps. So good luck.